I love my kids.
You spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
When it comes to fatherhood, God has taught me two things. First off, I have 3 kids, Jude, Lily, and Joey. And each one of them have a very distinct hairstyle. So Jude, his is more of like a straight, very loose, very floppy. It's like a mop top on the top of his head. And sometimes it curls, but it's big, loose curls. Lily, who's the middle child, she actually has very tight curls, but it's also very smooth hair as well, I guess you could say. It's in between the oldest and the youngest. But Lily's, it's tight curls, really nice hair, but the curls are really tight, and it gives her a really awesome fro that kind of takes after her mom. And Joey, who's the youngest, his hair is very tight, very kinky, very different from the other two. Now, if there was a spectrum, Jude is on one side with very loose curls, Joey's on the other with very tight curls, and then Lily's in the middle. And it's interesting because these 3 human beings came from two people, myself and my wife, and it's interesting how our hair combinations, our DNA, our follicles, our genetics, all this stuff created 3 very different human beings with 3 very different hairstyles. And it's interesting because every time I talk to my kids, I see their 3 very distinct hairstyles, and it's a constant reminder that while they are my children, they each have their own unique individual needs and wants and desires, and I have to talk to them differently. I can't talk to Jude like I can talk to Lily, and I can't talk to Lily like I can talk to Joey, and I can't talk to Joey like I can talk to Jude. They're each in their own selves very unique and very individual. The second thing I learned about fatherhood from my kids is that it really paints a very vivid, very physical, very touchable, very literal view of how God sees us. You know, oftentimes the kids, they scream out in the middle of the night, they're like, "Daddy, Daddy." And I get up and I'm tired and I'm sleepy and I'm rubbing my eyes and I'm groggy and I'm trying to make my way from here, from my bed to their beds, and I get to them and I'm just like, "What's up, buddy? What's up, kiddos? What do you need? What do you want? What would you like?" And oftentimes it's I just want to cuddle with you, to can you get me some water, to can you just stand there, to I had a bad dream. And so I'll pick them up either out of their cribs, out of their beds, and I take them into our room where they're in our comfort. And it's interesting because with God, when we scream out, when we cry out to Him, He does the same thing. He comes to us, He sees us, He hears us, He loves us, and He treats us very unique. You know, we're all God's children. You can dissect that theologically if you want, but we're all God's children, and He looks at us and He loves us and He cares for us in each unique individual ways. That's fatherhood.